Hello, Erin. Welcome. I uh, I saw you were writing, so I had to write something before I went on. Oh, yeah. I am on the last rounds of the sleeves of this cardigan, so I am lucky that it is almost done, but I won't be using it myself. It's not long enough. I tried it on. It's not wide enough either. It is. I can get it on, and it's okay, but it's too bright for a big girl like me. So I'm not feeling it at the moment. Maybe if I try it again, maybe it will grow on me. Grow on me. Hello, Linda Snyder. Oh yeah, you can't wait to see it finish. Yeah, I'm on the fourth round of 8 on this last sleeve. Of course, I have all the ends to weave in, and after the 8th round, I will have one round of double crochet to finish it off, and then it is done. I'm gonna put it on the mannequin, but maybe I'll try it on as well. We'll see. Don't really like using myself as a model, but this is kind of it's supposed to be my size, so I guess I just have to do it, even though I don't like it. Jump in the big apple, or I mean, in the sour apple, sour apple. Yeah, it is gorgeous, this color. It really is. Can you also see that I've been out in the sun today? Take a look. Sitting out for a couple of hours at the ranch, and the sun was really hitting it today. And now, under my roof, I'm fine. Or my ceiling? Yeah. Well, okay, I have to, for those of you who don't know me, watching the replay, my name is Linda. I'm Norwegian and I live in Spain. I am a teacher and I love to crochet, as I'm doing right now. Also working on the red and white sweater, and it's coming along. Finally, that will have the right size. Finally. I've been struggling with that one. But now I think I've done 26 rounds, and I need around 40, 45, something like that. And I'm not sure. I think maybe this is the last skein that I have. So I may have to start. Well, I have some reds as well, but I think they're another dye lot. I may be mistaken. Maybe I have something laying around here or there. Also, I have to really. I started cleaning my terrace here, just up here, and tomorrow or after the live, I will have to do the downsize of the terrace, because on Tuesday I will get visitors. So it's kind of good that the terrace is nice and tidy and not dusty. At least not a lot. Because my friends who are visiting, they are loving the sun, so they will probably stay out on the terrace quite a bit. If not down by the pool or at the beach, I guess all of the above. I thought I'd gonna go on live earlier for Europe today than normal, because I think I said that last time as well. Since you guys over in the States have changed the time, so I just did. Since I did it because of that, but also because the sun is kind of getting here now. So soon it will be hitting me in the face. I may have to bring some box up here to stop the sun from entering my face, so I can't see what you're writing. Erin says, I somehow turned on slow mode on my chat, and I don't know how to turn it off. Oh. And I must go on the chat. I have to go for the direct chats. Do you mean that you've actually written some text? I mean, when I'm making a live like this, I'm asked if I want you to be able to write a new message every 60 seconds or whatever, and I write every 1 second. You have to have something, and one is the quickest. So after 1 second, you can write a new one. But I don't know if you yourself have took on that you have to wait 60 seconds. Oof, that's a bummer if you have really much to say. Sorry about that, even though I don't think it's my fault. Oh, it says that maybe it wasn't me. Yeah. Oh. Well, slow mode is on, but it says send a message every 1 second. So it's slow mode, but it's not slow for real. That's not really slow. But I had to select something. I think I need to select something because maybe if I don't select, maybe you can't write anything. I don't know. Am I now in the fifth round? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, fifth round. The sun is kind of getting here. It says slow mode is on. Send a message every 1 second. Yeah, that's what it says on mine as well. But it doesn't. That's the normal. So it doesn't. It's now not big deal. You can write. Just try to write. Say hey in one comment and Linda in another comment, and see if you can do that every just next one by one. I'm sure. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. Oh, can't sing, Linda. Remember to not sing. We had the most fantastic day at school on Friday. We went to Mars. We were at SpaceX. I was Elon Musk. And we had 3 astronauts, 2 people leading the control center, 3 people taking care of everything that was going to be on board to Mars, seeds to plant trees, oxygen, water, yeah, you know, clothes, whatever, access to and stuff to build things, and to hatch the ice on Mars so we can get water from there. And then they were going to build a dome, right, of glass, and then they could use sand from Mars to what is it called? Burn the sand, or like heat it up so it melts and turns into glass. And of course, we had a group rocket builders, spaceship builders. So we had a great time, and that was last week. Well, this week, right? And on Tuesday, and then on Friday we were going to launch everything. We had a test launch, and it didn't lift, so we had to have a new one. So we have to adjust things, and then it lifted, but it fell apart. So we had to have another test launch. So 3 test launches, and on the third one, it rose and it stayed put. So then we knew that it was good. So we had a 4th launch just in case. All of these were without people, without astronauts, and then the astronauts were taking more notes if this was okay or not. They said no or yes, and I was speaking English the whole time, so more or less. So and the people who knew how to speak English did it as well, and it was very, very much fun. So we were playing. And then, after 4 test rounds, we could put the astronauts into the spaceship, and they were launched out into outer space, onto Mars, And they were spending 3 years on Mars doing their things, planting seeds, making the trees grow. And one of the astronauts was allergic to birch, the tree, and that was one of the trees that were going to be planted. So she had to have her asthma medicine or whatever, so her allergy medicine with her, staying there for 3 years. And when they came back, they had to back to Earth. They had to be in this pressure chamber to be able to get out on Earth again. And yeah, it was so much fun. Really, really cool. Took some pictures and showed to the parents, and our, what is it called? Our media person also came, took some pictures and videos about the whole thing. So it's really, really nice. We had just a blast the whole time. Oh, let me see. Hello, Rosie. Okay, Erin says, okay, I have not seen that before. I thought I did something else. No, didn't. Hello, Rosie. Yes. Let me see. Yeah, Erin says, that sounds so much fun. Yes, it was. Really, it was. And Rosie says, I am on slow mode too. I never found a possibility to turn it off. But I don't think that... Oh, hello, Killian! So nice. I just watched your video. I guess you saw that. I was just commenting like 4 or 5 times, I think. I was so happy to see you finally having a video out again. And then I saw that you were knitting it in January and February on your birthday and everything. And I was thinking, I think you said that I don't have anything in this color, but then suddenly we're wearing something similar in color. So that was nice to see. You had it already. And purple is my favorite color, actually. But that's slow mode. I don't think it is slow. It's just, that's something that I put on every time. I have to put on something, and it's 1 second. Every 1 second you can write something. So it's no big deal. It's just that. And what can I say? Killian, I told you on one of the comments, I told you that I should show you how to not make these threads so long, because I saw that some of your some of your background color was quite long. This pattern, it's nothing that is long, so it doesn't really matter on this, but I could show you how I do it. Let me see. Rosie said, oh my god, the Mars voyage is amazing. Yes, it was. And you're right, I already have a purple sweater, but it's not the exact same purple. That's true, but it was very similar to me. It's Killian. It is not April, it is Killian. April is the cozy Buckeye. So Vine Maples is Killian. Yeah, let me show you. Oh, I have to wait. I have to go over to where I have the white. So I'm going to knit. I have to add this first. Let me see. This one is going out there. Let me find here. I was knitting until I didn't have more red left on that skein. Well, halfway there, because I don't want to run out of red in the middle of the front. So now I'm on the side. So it is a bit long, but since I am on the side where the sleeves are gonna be, then I don't mind. So I'm just gonna be knitting over there, and then I'll show you. Yeah, it was so nice to see you finally again. Really, really nice. And it turned out really great. I mean, I think I could never make it. Well, I do not like making knitting in panels, because I don't like that curly thing that it curls up like it's like a noodle, as you said. I don't like that. And I don't like the back and forth knits and then purls, knits, purls. Don't like the purls, really. And Erin says, my best friend came over yesterday and we crocheted all day. It was so nice to have someone to crochet with. Yeah, we are making a blanket for work for cancer awareness. That is so amazing. Really good. Great. Very good, Aaron. It's good, very good to do things for other people that other people can get help from. That is very, very nice. I'm just making all of those things for myself. Not. This is an order, but I haven't done much like what do you call it? Humanitarian knitting or crocheting. Could do that, I guess, but I don't know. I wanted to try making this into a business. Fine for now, that's not really working for me. We'll see. Eventually, hopefully. And Killian says knitting in the round is way more mindless. Yeah, agree. Like it more. Yeah, absolutely. And it doesn't. As I heard you say that you don't have you have circular needles and not the others. The circular needles are the best, anyways. I think if you go in back and forth, also, it's really good. I prefer that. I would prefer that, even though I hardly do it. We kind of getting here now. Just like 10, 12, 15, 14 stitches left. And then I'll show you. Finally, we're having some great weather. Yesterday it was a bit chilly and cloudy, but the day before it was really great, and today as well, really, really great. Okay, let me now show you. Let's say now that I'm gonna knit. I'm gonna need 4 reds before the white. I already have the white here, so I've kind of already knitted like 3 reds. So now I should hide the white under the red. So instead of doing this over there, I will go under the white, grabbing the red, and then taking it here, because then it is connected here. And when I do the next red now, you can also see that it is kind of in here. And I can still continue. Now I've got 2 and 3 whites, and then the next one more, and one more. 1, 2, 3. You see now that it's not a long white because I've gone under it. I go into the stitch, go under it, grab the red, and knit it, and then pull it a little maybe. Sometimes. So if I was to have this a long way, that I wasn't supposed to use it from here all the way over to here, I could do that. Look here. It's now red all over here, but I have these whites that is much easier. So I won't stuck my finger inside them. As these, if they were bigger, I could have stuck my finger or the ring or whatever, and tore it up. So that is the way. I'm not sure if you saw that correctly. Maybe it would be easier, of course, if I had this and you had it on the other side. And as I told you, I'm not sure. I don't remember what video I showed that on. I have not got... I'm not as structured as I have. I know everything where it is. This morning, I was actually looking for the picture or a video of, you remember that white that I made for white top that I made for a colleague of mine with the trumpet sleeves, white with blue and yellow squares. I have a tutorial for it. I couldn't find the finished sweater. I was going to show it to a friend of mine and I couldn't find it. I didn't find it on a picture. And on my phone, I did not have it since my phone is new from August. And before August, I didn't have any photos since 2018. So all of those photos, I don't know where they are. They may be in a cloud somewhere. Who knows? Now I am going to take up this box. box or whatever. Try to block the sun out. Oh yeah, that was really helpful, huh? There. Ha! Yeah, just a little stripe here. That's okay. I'm putting this away again because I want to finish this so you can see it when I'm finished with it. Let me see now. And Killian says, I agree. I love the flexible they are. Yeah, the needles in the rounds. And Rosie says, I hated the long separate knitting needles for sweaters. Circle needles are far easier to work with. Absolutely. And Killian says, sorry, I'm going in and out because I'm filming a video. That's fine. That's fine, Killian, if I miss anything. Yeah. Well, I hope you saw the knitting thing. If not, well, you can go back a little. And if you didn't get it, I'm gonna film a little bit of it in my vlog for tomorrow or Tuesday. I'm not sure when it's gonna be out. I feel like I haven't filmed anything. I know I have filmed something, but I feel like I haven't filmed anything for the next vlog. So I can include a little mini lesson for Killian about how to hide or kind of weave in the end that you're bringing with you when you're knitting colorworks. My friend says you should not go more than 3 stitches before you do that. And I think that's a good rule to have. Yeah, can go back. Yeah. That's fine, of course. We have all of this. We do our videos, we do our things, you know. Round am 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, almost starting the 7th round of the last sleeve. And 7 of 8. And then I have one more. Well, now I have 2 more plus the ending. That is a double crochet round in every stitch. You want to see the ocean? I mean, ocean is not sea, the Mediterranean Sea. Are you going to watch it now? You make it look so effortless. Oh, thank you, Gillian. Take a look, huh? The sea is down there. Gorgeous today. Blue sky. Very happy about that. Finally, we can enjoy this gorgeous weather. Yes, please, says Erin. Yeah. It's good to have something nice to lay your eyes on. I like it being up here, having an overview of it all. So I've been at the ranch this weekend, doing a lot of dishes. I love doing the dishes. It seems like, whoop, did I hear that right? Do you love doing the dishes? Well, that's the chore that I like to do. So if I'm to do something, I'm going to choose that. And the others are really happy that I come and do the dishes. They have to do. I can't do it in midweeks, of course, because I'm working. And many times the clients come on Thursday at least, maybe even Wednesday or maybe the whole week. But these last days or last weeks, it's been from Thursday. So on Thursday and Friday until the night, they have to do the dishes themselves. So when I come, they're quite happy they don't have to. So I can stay at my what I know how to do. Making dinner and for the food, not my thing. Of course, if you ask me, can you cut up some cucumber or some tomatoes, do it this way and that way? Of course, I can do that. But leading a kitchen, finding out what to make and measuring how much we need of this and that, whatever, no way. I can help with it, grocery shopping, but others need to have the responsibility. And Rosie says, is the Mediterranean no ocean? Well, it's the Mediterranean Sea, you know? So it's a sea. That's what we say, the Mediterranean Sea. I would call it in Norwegian, I would call it an ocean. Middelhavet. Hav in Norwegian is ocean. And sea is sjø. Middelsjøen. No. So in Norwegian, it's an ocean. Well, it is an ocean, practically, right? It's one of the 5 oceans. Ah, but it's called the Mediterranean Sea. And Erin says, I love being near water. Yes, it's so nice. Rosie too. I guess you're right. It's an ocean, even though it's called a sea. I was thinking maybe since it's indoors, not indoors, but I mean, it's just the Gibraltar Strait that is letting people in, boats in, right? And it's so no other way they can come. Well, of course, the Suez Canal, but not really. While the other oceans are more open, the Pacific, the Atlantic, the Indian. What's the last one? Isn't that 5? It's just 4. Stillehavet, Atlanterhavet, Indiska hav, Middelhavet. I thought it was 5 big oceans. Anybody who knows? Hello, Lisa. Welcome. Hello, Lisa. Oh, I can't sing. Sorry. Not supposed to sing. I could get a what is it called? An alert, a warning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One more cluster round. How are you? Yeah. The Arctic Ocean. Oh, okay. Thank you so much. The Arctic Ocean. And that is really big. Because the North Pole is only consisting of ice. There's no land under, as there is on the South Pole, where there is land under. Antarctica. I thought maybe we'd do a quiz today. It's been a while since we've done a quiz, I think. Well, I tried to do it last time, but it was just a little bit. This time it won't be with those cards and the 2, 4, and 6 pointers. It would just be answering. So I'm thinking, let's see. Well, in half an hour we can have the quiz, right? Let me finish this. Let me put it on the mannequin. Let me maybe put it on myself, making me into a mannequin that I'm not really liking, but okay. Let's just do that. It's going to be way too big for my mannequin, of course, but I will try anyways. The neckline was really wide at first, but I kind of took it in. I decreased some. So it's much better now for that part. But it's not the best size. It's not long enough for what I wanted. I could block it. I mean, it's cotton and it will sag. Or it could sag. It doesn't, it's not like it will, but it could. And it could block it, of course. And Lisa says, please type drop and I will share your channel for Linda. Yes. If you have a channel, and I know Killian has a channel, and Linda and different people have channels, then you can write the word drop and Lisa will drop your channel. So we can all go and join each other's channel, subscribe and like, and you know the drill. Lisa is working. She never stops working. Never. Working at work, working at home, working here, working everywhere. Here, there, and everywhere. Amazing. Last round of clusters. Of course, I will have a lot of ends to weave in, but that will be for later. It was, yeah, I guess maybe I told you on another live on Wednesday or Thursday. That was so much fun when we played those being astronauts and building the spaceship and everything. And the astronauts, they had to practice, they had to train. So they had to be running and lifting weights so they could have muscles, building their muscle mass before going to Mars. And they had to practice how to fly in weightless, in weightless condition, without weight condition or whatever it's called. And Lisa says, sorry, I'm late. Very tired from walking at the Fiber Festival. Yeah, I bet. Yeah, Lisa was at this Fiber Festival with a lot of cool yarn and a lot of things. I saw some pictures from there and it was so good. Did everyone hit the like button? Lisa asks. Yes, so I'm asking also, did you remember to press the like? And Rosie says, you must have walked miles. The hole was big. Yes, it was big. It really was. It looked very cozy, very nice. Okay. The last round here. Thank you for all of those hearts. I bet that's Rosie or Lisa going crazy with the hearts. Thank you so much. Oh, I'm gonna have visitors this week. On Tuesday, 2 of my friends will come. They're actually going to go to the ranch to attend a training camp slash, well, together with lots of other girls, or women actually, well, girls, women, whatever. And 2 of them will be staying a couple of days with me before, and 2 of them, or actually maybe 3 of them, will stay after, before they go home again. So they get a little bit longer stay than the others in the group. So that's going to be really nice. People from my town, not my hometown from when I was little, but from where I used to live for about 20 years. That is so nice. Lisa says, it was nice they had some tables off the side because we needed to rest a lot. My friend Nan just started hanging to use a walker. My friend Nan just started hanging to use a walker? I don't understand. Well, she was using a walker, but she started hanging? Oh! She started having to use a walker. Yeah. I'm so bad at guessing what you mean when you write a mistake. I'm just, what does this mean? Oh, okay. It should figure out that here is a typo. I don't know why I don't get the typo earlier. I'm kind of slow that way, it seems like. The phone keyboard are too small. Yeah, I know. I agree. Terrible. I prefer the computer all the days of the week. Alla dagar I veckan. All the days in the week in Swedish. That's kind of an expression that they use a lot, I think. Alla dagar I veckan. Not much to go now. Plus autocorrect. Yeah, I've gotten back my autocorrect I had some. I was reinstalling, no, whatever, my phone, and then the autocorrect went away, and that was so difficult then to write. So, and I didn't know how to put it on, but finally I got it on, and I was, phew. And I have it. I vary between Norwegian, English, and Spanish, of course, since I use it for all of those three languages. But sometimes I forget it, and then it's a bit strange. Autocorrect is pain, says Lisa. Rosie says it makes mistakes worse. Yeah, sometimes it does, really. And Erin says, I typed hilarious once and it corrected to hippopotamus. Oh, this was a hippopotamus while. This was a hippopotamus story. Hilarious story. There we go, cutting off the yarn there with a very unsharp cutter. It's done. This is the back. This is the front. Oh, can't see it. Should I take off these now? One green stitch marker. Second green stitch marker. Let's see. I think we're gonna undress you first. I'm gonna stand up. Let's see how this huge thing is gonna be on her. I did it a little bit different on the neckline. Can you see that I made some mesh here? I can hardly see that. Well, now you can. I made it a little bit meshy there. Don't know if I like that as much. Maybe I should go with another 2 rounds of single crochet, maybe. I think maybe I'll do that. But it's not bad. It's not too bad. It's difficult to see with the colors when the sun is here. So Erin was mortified. Love it. Thank you. Very good. That color will look good on you. Well, I tried it on yesterday when I just had this part done. Just this part here. Not the sleeves. And I was a bit, it's hugging me really, really well. So I'm a little, ooh. Hi, Lori. Lori says, hi, I've been listening for a few minutes. I once typed, I love you, but hubby, but it auto-corrected to, I emit you. Emit? What's that? Rosie likes the color. And Lisa says again, please type drop if you want me to share your channel. Also, don't forget to like the live. Hello, Rose. Rose Harper is in the building. That is awesome. Very nice. And Rosie said it will get wider and longer. Yeah, it can be. Should I put it on? I'm thinking, how can I just get away that sun? God, can you please turn off that sun for a little bit? Oh, if I put it on the other side, that's going to be better. Yeah, I'm going to do that. That's it. That's better, isn't it? Oof. There we go. Now we can see it. It looks like a dress. It seems so long, but it's not really, really long. It's not as long as I wanted it. Of course, I could do something down here. I could open it and maybe I could make some small granny squares around instead. I don't know. It's looking good. Well, let me drink on that. But if I should put it on, I. Mm, mm, mm. Well, let me try. I'm gonna go out of the picture a bit. I don't want to get undressed in front of you. Okay, and let's see. Look, it's really hugging me, like all the way. And I always wear this big hair. It doesn't look good for me. It doesn't look so good for me, I think. But it is what it is. I mean, look, it's not very long, huh? I wanted it to here. It's not there at all. Skull? A skull. And Lisa says, autocorrect has a problem with my husband. Instead of Dan, it turns into Dan. Oops. And Laura says, I didn't know how to explain the word emit. Oh yeah, so did you try to say something? No. That's okay then. It looks really cute on you. I'm not sure. Well, it's not too bad up here, just that this thing that I'm wearing, these wide things here, it doesn't look good. The bras, I mean, I don't know. For that reason, I should have without this shoulder thing, if I would have it for myself, which I'm definitely not going to. I'm sorry, but I'm not. I will never wear it. Yeah, looks nice, just different from what you're used to and are comfortable in. Yes, exactly. I'm not comfortable in this because it's. I don't know. Don't know really. Will you make it a longer, wider one? I could make it longer. Another round of squares on the bottom. Yeah, I was thinking that. Well, maybe it could even be these big squares on the bottom. Like, I think maybe I could have, like I had on the white one. But I'm not sure of this. I should have. I don't know. I don't know. This part up here, going around with some black things on top of the shoulders, it seems a little strange. And Erin says maybe you are used to loose clothes, but it does look nice like that. Yeah, but I want it longer, and of course I should just embrace that it is a bit tight. It's not like tight. I can do this, but it seems tight. But that's because I feel it. I really feel it. I can always change the sleeves a bit. Yeah, I can. I can change this back to. I have to go back then, but I may. I don't know. I think actually that I will be kind of trying to put this up for sale on my market. that I am approaching. I'm thinking it will be in April. I've just said to my friend that I cannot in April. I hope that there is a weekend that I don't have to go to the ranch, and there will be, because we don't have catering on weekends in April, so that's good. Well, at least in the middle of April, so I could do that then. Yeah, Linda Snyder, did you come in now? No, weren't you here before? I think I said hello to you already. I think so. And Rosie says, could you make the same shoulders but shorter cables? That's a possibility. Absolutely, that's a possibility. But I know that I will not frog it. I will make another one. Probably. I'm gonna take it off again and put it on the mannequin, and we'll be knitting a little bit. Just a moment. Okay. Let's see, Betsy. We're gonna dress you up in this. What was the front? This is the front. Okay. I may be lucky that I have a colleague that she's not as big as I am, but she really liked this style, and I don't know what color she is into, but she would wanted to order one, so then she could try this, she could try the white, and then she could tell me if she wants one of those or if she wants me to make one for her. So that's going to be great. Oh, you think, Killian? Well, the color is good, I must say, but that my bra thing is showing on that shoulder part. It's not so good, so I don't think I can wear it. I can't wear that style, but I can make it again. Just another shoulder, or maybe smaller. I can do crisscrossing, but not with a lot of holes, openings, but I can do crisscrossing anyway, as Rosie said. Lisa says, do the shoulders differently for yourself and add a second row of the crochet squares, and I think you will be happy with those changes. Yeah, okay. If I don't sell it on the market, I'm gonna, well, I can't weave in all of the ends if I'm going to change it. We'll see. Put a tank top under it. Well, the tank top, it makes the same deal. It's the same deal, right? If this seems like a tank top, so it doesn't look good with a tank top either. Maybe with a white tank top, I don't know, but I never wear white tank tops. I don't know. Skin colored. Oh, well, let's knit a bit. Let me see how many patterns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Okay, starting on the 27th. Whoosh. 27th. And when I have made this pattern, we will start the quiz. I made, well, not me, ChatGPT. I asked ChatGPT to make me a quiz with geography and history, and with some questions that it has never made before for me. So hopefully I read through them, and most of them are new. Could be one or two that is repeat, but most of them are not. So that's going to be good. So stay stay tuned and stay put for that. In just 3 rounds, we will be doing that. Lisa says, do the shoulders with a section to cover the bra straps, then some crease, then the end of the sleeves the way you did. Yeah, I was thinking that as well, that it could be it's easier to say here, like this part will be solid and then this crisscrossing. I was thinking that too. Crisscross. Crisscross, not just Chris. Get something to drink, yeah. Rosie says, get something to drink, everyone, and stretch. Autocorrected, killing you. Crust cross. Oh yeah, yeah. I don't know if you're hearing me, Killian, but if you are, I saw you were walking on your thread mill, crocheting or knitting, and I was thinking, oh, I should do the same. It's standing right next to me here. It has a flower pot on top of it. I was cleaning the floor on the other side, and I had to move the flower pot, so I put it on top of the treadmill, hoping it could do some exercise for me. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Lori is stretching like crazy. That's really good. She's getting ready for the quiz. Ready to do a quiz in a bit. Oy, 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 oy. I think it's quite talking about stretching. In the morning, if I've been sleeping long, it's so difficult to bend and stretch. I mean, I cannot bend down, but if I haven't been sleeping too long, it's very easy. It's kind of crazy how our body is falling apart by relaxing. I can actually feel on my face that I've got a bit burnt today. I was out like 2 hours in the sun at noon. Finally, the sun is out, and we're good. Oh. So what's happening? I have to clean my house. I have to lay the beds for the visitors that are coming on Tuesday. Clean the terrace, clean the rest of the house. I have to do it a bit later today and then tomorrow. And they're coming in the middle of the night to Wednesday, like 1:30 or after 1 o'clock. Pretty late. I'm not sure if I will get them at the airport or if they will just take a taxi. That depends on whether I'm awake and awake. or if I'm tired, then they will have to grab a taxi. They were actually supposed to stay at a hotel the first day, but it's better. They still have to spend some money on the taxi. So if they spend it to come here just 10 minutes longer, that's okay. Thank you for all the hearts, people, and for the likes. Well, maybe there are some other people who want to press the like button. I would be really happy if you do. Maybe we could get to could we reach 10 likes? There are 7 right now, as I can see. And there are 13 people here. Oh, 8 likes. Yes. Let me see if you can get to 10 pretty quickly. 9. Woohoo. We're soon going to be at 10. That's awesome. Hooray, hooray, hooray. La 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 la. Oh, now singing. Could be copyrighted. I'm going to have that on my brain now that every time I want to sing, I have to stop myself. I don't like it at all. I really don't. It's not that I have gotten a warning, but I could get it. People have warned me about that now. So now that I know that, I just have to not do it. Linda Schneider says, thank you for the reminder. Oh, yeah. Thank you for the thumbs up, Linda Snyder. Now we are around, so we will be starting again. Rosie says, you have to find songs without copyright. Yeah. I have to have time to find those songs. I mean, with all of this going to the ranch to doing the dishes, washing the dishes, I kind of feel like I haven't got time for anything. I do, but I kind of feel like it. I love going there. Don't understand me wrong. I mean, how do you say that? I love it, and I love seeing the people, spending time with them. So that is awesome. Actually, in the group that were there now, they were Danish, a Danish group, and I knew quite a few of them. At least 6, 7 of them. They were 32, I think. And more of them I had seen before, but I knew like 6 or 7, I think. Apart from us working there. So one friend of mine, she took some days of holiday so she could help us out. And she's going to now spend some days in the sun, having a vacation, and then work for a few days next weekend as well. And then, yeah, she probably will be staying with me a couple of 2 days, from Sunday to Tuesday when she goes home. Next week, that is. Rosie asked, are you allowed to sing national anthems? Do not know that. And Lisa says, do any of the people at the ranch knit or crochet? Yes, they do. Actually, today, well, my friend knits. And the 2 others who came to help out on the kitchen, one of them knits and the other one doesn't. And then one Danish lady, she knits, and she had made this gorgeous brown fluffy sweater. It was so light and soft. Oh, it was gorgeous. And now she was making a gray, a really itchy wool, because the person who's getting it wanted that. I want the itchy part, the itchy thing. She knits, and also another friend who's going to stay there until next weekend. She also knits. She didn't have it in her hands now then, but I guess during the week she will be knitting, and she has actually worked at a yarn store. And my friend has had her own yarn store back in the days. So we were talking a little bit about knitting and things, yeah. Just today though, because yesterday it was more busy. Oh, actually, it wasn't that busy for me. I woke up early so that I went to help two of the others making the breakfast. Linda cut this and Linda do that. I was not in charge. So at 6:30 we went to make the breakfast, and then when that was done and we were finished eating and everything and tidying up, doing the dishes, like 10:30, something like that, I was so tired. So I went down to the apartment of my friend, and I was just sitting there so tired. And she said, "Why don't you do it? Just go to bed." So I did, and I slept for 3 full hours. And when I woke up at 2:15, I was thinking, "Oh, it's Sunday," but it was just in the afternoon yesterday, Saturday. So I stood up and I sat knitting, but I was just staying there in that apartment. And I went up like 7 o'clock or something. No, 6:30, as the dinner time was. Because the lunch, the clients were having lunch outdoors. I mean, they were having, what's it called? They went on an excursion to Gibraltar. So they were having lunch outside. So then it was just in the evening that we had to prepare the barbecue thing. I didn't have to prepare it, but I was there for the tidying up after, of course, the doing the dishes, Lisa says, even if they don't want to have their faces in a video, maybe they will let you video some of their makes and explain what yarn and patterns they use. Yeah, that's an idea. I didn't think of that. Lisa says, I think it would be interesting to see. Yeah, you're right. You are right. Absolutely. I'm a bit timid about that, but you're right. I could ask. Some are more than willing. My friend, never. She would not. But that's okay. The others, maybe they would. I say my friend, all of them are my friends, but my friend, when I say my friend, it's the person who is living there. Or staying there. What else? Yoo-hoo. Well, we didn't get to 10 likes, but now we have more likes than people. So there are those 9 likes still. That's fine. No hard feelings. You know what? I think maybe I told you. I think I told you that I got the idea, and I am going to start realizing it. Start realizing. It's not like I realize in my mind, but a realization, like putting it out there. I'm going to start initiating it. I'm going to initiate it this week. I will have my pupils make a pattern with 2 colors. They can choose 2 colors each, and they have to be contrast colors. So it's not purple and blue, dark purple and dark blue together. No, then it would have to be very light, like lilac, and then dark blue, for example. So it's a good contrast. And then they will be making a pattern within I think I'm gonna have 7 rows, rows, and then I don't know how many I will make for the pattern itself, but I'm thinking I'm gonna make a sweater based on their 11 likes. Wow, cool, thank you. I'm gonna make a sweater based on their pattern, and also I will be knitting their name on the same pattern, 7 rounds, right? Rounds. So that it doesn't really matter if they have a pattern that is 5, that goes in multiplied plus by 5 or by 7 or by 9. It doesn't matter, because when that ends, I will have their name. So I'll just adjust how it's going to work. I think that's going to be awesome. I think it's going to be such a cool project. Really, really something else that I really creative, I think. I think that's going to be so cool. Erin says, oh, I'm sorry, I just hit like. Thank you. And Killian says, I have to go shovel snow. Oh, do you really have a lot of snow? Yeah, you were out in 6 degrees Celsius, minus 6 degrees with your sweater. It didn't look like it. So you have a very cold weather. Well, good luck with shoveling snow. We're just in a bit. We're going to have our quiz. I have 1 more round to go. Yeah, a bit more. There's a lot of snow, yeah. 30 centimeters, a foot, yeah. Oof. So thank you so much, Killian, for stopping by. I really, really enjoyed it. It's I love it so much. And Erin says, I like that idea, Linda. Yeah, I do too. I think it's going to be so cool. It's going to be something else. Creation. I don't know. Maybe the children can take turn on you wearing it. No, I don't know. But we can have it in class somehow. It's our thing, right? I think it's going to be so cool. So I'm just going to, later today, I'm going to make the squares for where they are to put in their pattern. And on Tuesday, we will probably, or Wednesday, we will take our time to make the pattern. And of course, some of them will definitely have to do more attempts than 1 before they get it, because they will not understand what a pattern is. Even though they kind of know it, they will mess up. I'm sure of it. Maybe 2 or 3 will get it just straight away, maybe. But it's really difficult to find out how to make a pattern, because the pattern is supposed to be a pattern. It's not like color works like a bird or whatever. It's going to be repetitive patterns. That's the main goal, that they know what a repetitive pattern is, and that this can be used for knitting, and that this is mathematics. So getting the practical take on the pattern thing. Oh, heart back right at you, Killian. And Lisa says, Killian, you have a channel, don't you? You want me to drop it in here? Yeah, Killian, write drop, and then Lisa will drop your channel so everybody can go and check you out. And it's definitely worth it to check out Killian. I love watching her videos. Lately, she's not been out with too many videos, but normally she's out every Thursday. Hopefully, she's getting in there again, doing it every Thursday, but I'm not sure. And Erin says, there is a kid I am subscribed to that is making hats that kindergartners drew pictures of a hat they won. That is so cool. I've seen something like that. I don't think it's the same, but I've seen. Oh, I think maybe it's that. What's it she called? Skein Spider. She has a nephew that draws things that she can make, that she makes for him. Then I don't know if it's hats or it could be a plushie. You know, they are turning out so cute. I bet. And Rosie says, "I am back. Try to find out." About singing. Man, it's complicated. Yeah, I bet it is. Yeah, there, Lisa dropped Killian's channel. So if you haven't checked her out yet, please do. That is really worth a look. Or 10. Now, as I am making myself around this red thing, halfway almost, we're gonna find the quiz in just a bit. Hopefully there will be a bit more people. There are just 6 people here now. It would be nice to have more for the quiz, but well, if we're 6, we're 6. It is what it is. Oy. Yeah, Aaron just subscribed to Killian. Very good. You should really check her out. She is so sweet and very creative and good. Lisa says, "Don't look to me for the quizzes. I am too tired to think today." Okay, so Canada. That's totally fine, Lisa. That's totally fine. Thank you for all of those hearts. Sending up hearts for me. I'm really thankful for that. And the thumbs up and everything. Oh, we don't have fat people. Well, and Rosie says, "Killian, I used your dark lighter yarn method for my next sweater. If I ever will finish it." Oh, yeah. Do you mean the one that she had today, like a sweater that she had dark purple here on the cardigan and not down on the ribbing and on the pattern on the back? She had a crane, the bird crane that and I think it was a star or was it a sun? It was a drawing. It was really beautiful. And I have never knitted anything like that. Like, it's like when you do crochet, what is it called? Tapestry. It's called tapestry when it's crochet. I'm not sure if it's the same when you knit. Tapestry knit? Can you say that? So she made just the back panel and did that crane on it. Very beautiful. Okay. Just a few more stitches and I'll find the quiz. I'm so happy I could be outdoors today. And when I started at 5 o'clock here, it was better. There we go. Let's find the quiz, shall we? It's geography and history. That's the best thing that I found out that we could do for categories. So let's see here. Rosie says you have two groups of yarn, lighter tones, darker tones, and you take them alternating, so you guarantee that you see the changes in color. Yep. Okay. Are you ready for some quiz? Are ya? Geography first. 10 questions of geography, and then 10 questions of history. So, okay, says Rosie. She is ready. You have to count your own points today. I will not be writing them down because they're not 2, 4, 6 points. It's just yes or no. I mean, just points or not. So, the first question. Which river flows through the city of Budapest? I can give you 4 alternatives. The Rhine, the Danube, the Elbe, or the Po. Or Danube. Rhine, Danube, Elbe, and Po. Danube, or Danube, or Donau. I say Donau. That's correct. Rosie got a point. It is a Donau, or Danube. 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 I don't know how to pronounce it in English. But Rosie got it. Okay, the next question. I love that you're there, Laurie, so you're in it. Number 2. Which country has the most natural lakes in the world? Come on, Lisa, come on. Which country has the most natural lakes in the world? Is it Canada? Yeah, Erin. Erin beat you to it, Lisa. I was rooting for you, Lisa. Everybody got Canada, and that's correct. There were 4 alternatives: Canada, Finland, Russia, and Sweden, and the correct answer was Canada, so Erin got the point. The next question is, Mount Kilimanjaro is located in which country? I can reveal that it is an African country. Yeah. I'm just joking with you, Elisa, but it was Canada was the answer, so I just had to shout you out. But you're excused. That's totally fine. You forgot which country. It is an African country. So let me give you 4 different alternatives: Kenya, Ethiopia, Tanzania, or Uganda. Lisa says Canada is always the answer. Exactly. Tanzania, correct, Erin. Tanzania is the correct answer. Kilimanjaro, the tallest, the highest mountain in Africa. Kilimanjaro. This maybe is a little bit more tricky. I knew this. I mean, I know this. I was a bit, I think it's that one. What is the capital of Mongolia? Mongolia. So, in just a few seconds, I'll give you 4 alternatives. Is it Astana, Ulaanbaatar, Bishkek, or Tashkent? The capital of Mongolia. Astana, Ulaanbaatar, Bishkek, or Tashkent? It's not Tashkent. It's Ulaanbaatar. Erin, that's correct. I think you're up to 3 points now. A nice strike there. Ulaanbaatar. Very good. This next one I got wrong. I knew it, but I got it wrong when I was reading through them. The Atacama Desert is mainly located in which country? The Atacama Desert. I'm going to give you some alternatives as well. And Erin says, I'm glad for autocorrect this time. Yeah. How to pronounce? I mean, how to spell that? All right, I agree. So, the alternatives: the Atacama Desert, Peru, Bolivia, Argentina, or Chile. Canada. That was not one of the alternatives, Lisa. Chile, correct, Rosie. I was out of my. I mean, I just said, "Oh, that's Peru," but of course it's not. It's Chile. Most part is in Chile, but a little part is also in Peru. It's just on the border there, and that is the driest desert on Earth. The driest desert on Earth, Atacama. Okay, this we've talked about before today, earlier today. So if you've been here, may know this, or you may know this anyways. Which sea lies between Europe and Africa? I don't think you need alternatives this time. Which sea lies between Europe and Africa? Yeah. Rosie was very quickly with just shortening it to the Mediterranean. I'm gonna give you both of your half a point, Rosie and Aaron. The Mediterranean Ocean. That is correct. Very good. And following up, we're still in the Mediterranean. Which island is the largest in the Mediterranean Sea? Which island is the largest in the Mediterranean Sea? Yeah, we don't count. That's true, Rosie. It's just nice to participate. Cyprus. I was thinking Cyprus as well. It's not. The alternatives are Cyprus, Crete, Sardinia, and Sicily. Yes, it's Sicily. Correct, Laurie. Sicily. I was thinking Cyprus first, but no, it was Sicily. And this is an easy one, I think. The Great Barrier Reef is located off the coast of which country? I don't think I want to give you the alternatives, even. Australia, correct. Aaron, correct. Who wrote it right? Oh, the Sicily part, as it says here, it is Aaron wrote Sicily correct. Sicily. Australia. Aaron was quicker than Rose and the others, but everybody was right. Very good. Which European country has the longest coastline? Of the European countries, which country has the longest coastline? I'm going to give you some alternatives in just a second. If you don't come up with the answer, Spain, that's an alternative. Sweden. The alternatives are Spain, Norway, Italy, and Greece. It's not Spain, it's not Sweden, but yes, it is Norway, Rosie. Norway has the longest coastline in Europe. We have such a long country, and it goes around and up and around. So it has a coastline everywhere, and the fjords go so long in, so it's really, really long. It is long coastline. Norway. Let's see the next question. The last question for geography is which African lake is the world's largest tropical lake? Which African lake is the world's largest tropical lake? Oh, an ad. Okay. Let me say that again just in a minute. A few seconds. guess it's over now, the ad, hopefully. Which African lake is the world's largest tropical lake? And I will give you the alternatives if you can say that your ad is over. Is the ad over? Is there still going on? Is the ad still going on? Yeah, it's the Victoria Lake. That's true. Lake Victoria. So you got the point. It was between Lake Victoria, Lake Tanganyika, Lake Malawi, and Lake Chad. But it was Lake Victoria, where next to Kilimanjaro, more or less. Yeah. Now for history. We got 10 questions of history. This is a question you easily get wrong. We already got it wrong once. I think it was here, or was it somewhere else? Don't really remember. Well, who was the first emperor of Rome? The first emperor of Rome. Yes, Rose, it was the Lake Victoria, but it's been a little while, and Rosie got it right. Maybe you're not. Maybe you have to go to the end of the live that you promoted, maybe a little bit behind. Well, Erin, you are saying the typical answer. Everybody thinks it's Julius Caesar. I can tell you that it's not Julius Caesar. Even I thought that before. Even I, like I'm a genius or something. But it's not. He wanted to become one, but he never became one. He was a. What did you call? We call him. Well, he was the leader, but he wasn't an emperor. It was after him that the emperor got to be. So who was it? It was Augustus. Correct, Aaron. That is true. Augustus. So it was between Julius Caesar, Augustus, Nero, or Caligula. And Augustus was the right one. Now we get to one that I know we've had before, but it's been a while. In which year did the Berlin Wall fall? In which year did the Berlin Wall fall? I don't think it's a very difficult one. Erin says, my husband just helped me. Yeah, that's allowed. In 1989. That is correct, Rosie. We know our European history. That was such a special year, opening up to the east part of Europe so that we could be one instead of two blocks, kind of. The next question. Yeah. Which explorer completed the first successful circumnavigation of the Earth? I think that means the whole world around. I think that's what it means. Which explorer completed the first successful circumnavigation of the Earth? Circumnavigation of the Earth. Magellan, that is correct. Rosie says, it was such a special moment for all the divided family. Yes, it was. Magellan, Magellan, I'm not sure how you pronounce it. Marco Polo, he tried. Okay, well, he went, I don't think he tried that, did he? He just went east from Italy to China, and he didn't go by sea much, well, a little bit inside the Mediterranean Sea, and then they went over to China by foot or by horses or something. While Ferdinand Magellan, he was going down South America and round that strait there, and it's so not difficult, but yeah, difficult also, but dangerous passing there. but he managed. Ferdinand Magellan. Others were alternatives were Christopher Columbus. Of course not. He never got further than America. And Vasco da Gama, he just went past Africa. I don't think he ever made it to India, or did he? Yeah, he was the one made it to India, wasn't it? And then James Cook, I don't remember what he kind of discovered, but I know he went to a lot of islands in the Pacific. The Cook Islands, that must be from him. Laura says, okay, I didn't realize he only went on land. Yeah, he was, well, from Italy until like Turkey, in like Syria, Turkey over there. He went by boat, by ship, and then it was inland. Let's see. That strait between Africa and Antarctica is very dangerous. No, yeah, South America and Antarctica. Killian is back, so you're gonna stay for 5-6 questions. That's good. The strait between South America and Antarctica, that's very dangerous. I don't think it's that dangerous in Africa, like where Cape Town and stuff. That's not the same difficulties as the other ones. The South America thing is so difficult, and the Panama Canal made it easier to cross to get over to the Pacific Ocean. Eurasia is quite big, says Rosie. Yes. And that one is okay. Maybe also the African and Antarctica is dangerous too. Maybe a little bit, but that's further up. It's not so cold as it is in South America, because South America is way down. That is quite close to Antarctica, while Africa is quite high up. But maybe there are some streams there that also are dangerous. That may be. I'm not too familiar. Don't know everything, even though I kind of come off as I think I do. Okay, the next question. Let me see. It's not as dangerous as the South American Pacific. No, I would think it's not. Yeah, I agree. Rosie says it's difficult to the African. Okay, therefore the name Cape of the Good Hope, because after that it was easier to sail. Oh yeah, came around. Now it's hopeful if you can get past it. Okay, next question. It's history for those of you who just got here. The ancient city of Troy is located in which modern country? The ancient city of Troy. There are some alternatives, but I want to give you the chance to just say it without alternatives before I give you them. It is not Greece. I would think Greece as well. Turkey, correct, Erin. The alternatives were Greece, Turkey, Italy, and Egypt. Correct is Turkey. So I guess the Troy, and then it was another country. The Trojan horse, right? That was about the Greeks wanting to come to Troy, and they brought them a gift, this giant horse, and there was soldiers inside. I guess it must have been that way, right? That the Greeks came to Troy in Turkey and took over by the soldiers inside the horse, probably. I have learned about the story, but I haven't really studied it. Okay, the next question. Who was the first woman to win a Nobel Prize? Not a Peace Prize, but the Nobel Prize. The first woman. I think you're going to get it without the alternatives. I bet Killian will know that one. Curie, yeah, correct, Rosie. Marie Curie. She was the first one. The other alternatives were Rosalind Franklin, Ada Lovelace, and Florence Nightingale. But it was Marie Curie. That was the correct one. And this is one that I did not get right when I was thinking about it. Then I thought, okay, yeah. The Renaissance began in which country? In what country did the Renaissance begin? I was thinking France myself, Rosie. It's not. I was sure of it because of the name. But it isn't. It's not Germany. It's not Spain either. La France, non. Non, c'est pas France. Austria, no. But pretty close. Pretty close. Scotland, no. It is down there by Italy. Rosie, correct. It started in Italy. The Renaissance. I guess, I don't know. Is Michelangelo? Is he a Renaissance person? Or Leonardo da Vinci? Is he a Renaissance person? I guess they're Italian, right? I'm not sure. I don't know my history that well. Maybe some of you do. Is Michelangelo or Leonardo da Vinci, are one of those or both Renaissance guys? Anybody who knows? No, Rosie has no idea. Yeah. Let me check that out. Let's check it out. Leonardo da Vinci. Is he Renaissance? How do I spell that? I think they were before that. Maybe they were. Was from which what do you call it? The cultural group or era cultural era. Ooh, look. Leonardo da Vinci was a defining figure of the Italian High Renaissance. He was. What about Michelangelo? Let me see first, because Leonardo da Vinci lived from 1452 until 1519. Let's see about Michelangelo. 1475. He was a little later, but he was also a defining figure of the Italian High Renaissance. That was kind of in my mind. I thought they were maybe that. They were. Cool. That's cool. That's interesting. Interessante. Both of them. Yeah, Aaron says, yes, both. Big Four. Leonardo da Vinci. Big Four. Big Four. Leonardo da Vinci, Michelangelo, Raphael, and Donatello. Oh, there we have a girl who knows her history. Fantastic, Aaron. Thank you so much. And Killian says Donatello and Raphael as well, aka the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Ninja Turtles. Cool. It rings a bell. Yeah, right, Rosie. Absolutely. Question number 17. We've got 4 left. Which war was fought between the North and South regions in the United States from 1861 to 1865? That's an easy one, I'd say. Yeah, the Civil War. And Killian has that. And why does Oh, Rosie wants to give Killian extra points. I think it's for the Mutant Ninja Turtles. Cool. Killian at least got 1 point for the Civil War because that's correct. That was fairly easy. The alternatives were Revolutionary War, Civil War, Spanish-American War, and War of 1812. That would be interesting if the answer was War of 1812 and the war was between 1861 and 65. That would be hilarious. Okay. I got this right, but by guessing. I was guesstimating. I think it's this one, and I got it right when I was looking through them. Who discovered penicillin in 1928? I think maybe I should give you the alternatives. So we have Louis Pasteur, Robert Koch, I don't know, Alexander Fleming, and Edward Jenner. Sure it's not Caitlyn Jenner. Okay, so there Fleming, yeah, correct already. Kellyanne, yes, true. Alexander Fleming, he discovered penicillin in 1928. Very good. ING? What's that? Not go. ING, what's that? No, well, I don't know. Okay, the next question. Which empire built Machu Picchu? Which empire built Machu Picchu? I'm not going to give you alternatives. Not yet. I don't think I have to, actually. We probably will know this amongst each other. It's not the Aztecs. The Incan, yes. I knew that was what you were going for. When is it in and? Okay, she's writing it, but just a little typo there. The Incan, that is true. It was between Maya, Aztec, Inca, and Olmec, but it's the Incas in Peru. Machu Picchu is in Peru. I never got to go there. We were going there, but we were so beat by the altitude that we had to just go back to the lowland, to the Pacific Ocean. We were just almost dead. It felt like, me and a friend of mine. And we're gotten to the last question of the day. And it's so difficult. Oh my goodness. Which famous ship sank on its maiden voyage in 1912? Don't even bother to. Yeah, Titanic. Erin, that is correct. You were the quicker. So the Titanic sank. It did. Or did it? There is a conspiracy theory about it not being in Titanic, but being the sister ship, Olympic. Oh my goodness. So many strange things. Conspiracy theories. But we're saying it's the Titanic. I agree. The other alternatives were Lusitania, Britannic, Titanic, and Queen Mary. So yeah, that sums up the quiz for today. That was nice. Really, really nice. I'm really looking forward to making that sweater. Maybe some new people. There are 12 people here now. It's awesome. Let me tell you again about it's going to be my next project. I'm sure of it. I'm going to start this week. I'm going to get my students to make a pattern on 7 rows, 2 colors, contrast colors, And it's going to be a repetitive pattern. And they can choose 2 colors, and then another person will choose 2 other colors, and yeah. So now we'll make a sweater with those patterns. And in the middle, or I mean on the front, I will make their names on every pattern. So I will make a sweater that is for my class, but I guess they can't be wearing it, but we'll have it in class or something, just as something creative and fun. I think that's going to be so cool. So nice. I can't wait to start. I'm looking forward to that. Rosie says, but the film was great in cinema. I did not see it in cinema, but I bet it was. And Chiquilin says, and Jack Dawson is from Wisconsin. Yeah, I think you said that before, but I didn't remember. But when you say it, I remember somebody saying it before. And Rosie says, I understood then the tragic events. Oh, on the cinema. Yeah, I mean, that boat cutting into and all of the people falling down. Terrible. Erin will be right back because she's getting some food. Ooh, that sounds lovely. Getting a little hungry, but I can wait a little bit. So I think that's going to be a cool sweater. And of course, there is a purpose on that sweater, that creative sweater, that the pupils are going to really learn that patterns has to do with maths, and the math has to work. And I'm sure that most of them have to start again and again because they don't get it the first time, that it has to be a repetitive pattern. So I guess they have to try it over and over again before they get it right. So yeah, I am looking forward to how that sweater is going to be, so they can understand that this is practical math. We need math to do to knit. I already told one of the girls in the class, and she was very eager about it. Very, oh, that's gonna be cool. Maybe they should alternative on wearing it. We'll see. Let's see how big I make it. I should make it as big as the biggest person in class can wear it. They're not very well. We have one tall boy. They're not big. None of them are really big. Oh, I made a mistake. Here's the white. Rosie said it was so impressive. Yeah, it must have been on the cinema, big screen. I am sure of that. Do you want to have a little peek at the Mediterranean Sea again? Just to have something beautiful to lay your eyes on? Take a look. Take a look down there. We have the sea and the beautiful blue sky, and everything's so quiet today, and the temperature is good. I'm not sure how much it is actually right now. Let me find out what the temperature says. 21. Or 19 Celsius, that is. But it's very good. And it's just going to go down to, well, it's going to go down to 12 in the morning at 6 o'clock. Okay. And tomorrow we'll just have like 17, but in the sun it is going to be warmer, of course. Lisa got to run. You all have fun, she says. Yes, you too. Well, I guess you're going to work, right? But have a nice rest of the day, Lisa. Well, for you, I guess the day has just started. So have a nice day. And Rose Harper says, I remember purchasing a replica of the blue diamond necklace and earrings. A replica of, I mean, from Titanic? Is that what you mean? Blue diamond necklace and earrings? Do you mean from the Titanic that there was something diamond necklace and thing there? And Erin says, I had one of those necklaces too. I bet that is what you're talking about, right? Huh. Yes, from the movie Titanic. Thank you. I did not know that was a thing. I mean, it's been a while since I watched that movie, so I don't remember who was it. Roses? I mean, Rose Harper, Rose in the movie. No, I mean meaning Rose in the movie. Was it her necklace and diamonds? Because I don't remember that part. I remember the part where when they stand in the front of the boat of the ship, like a galleon figure, and when they were going to eat, and Jack doesn't know how to start eating. Start on the outside and go in. Rose had the necklace. Thank you. Okay. She threw it in the ocean at the end. Oh, really? Why? Why did she throw it in the ocean? Because fiances gave her, the fiance gave her his coat. But is that a reason? You throw it in because you get a coat to finish the story? Kind of like an exchange? Yeah, because she didn't. Oh, yeah, kind of bought the coat. Aha. Then I get it. That makes sense. She passed away then. No, she didn't pass. He passed away, but she didn't. Or was that just in the film that she did? She didn't pass because she was telling the story, right? Well, Jack, he died. Wasn't it like that? That's what I remember. I'm not sure, but I think it was that. No, she had it because he gave her the coat and forgot the diamond was in the pocket. Oh. She had it because he gave her a coat and forgot the diamond was in the pocket. Old lady's rose, yeah. Okay. And had he stolen that necklace then? Because he was a little thief, right? Erin says, after she finished the story, and she threw the necklace in the ocean and passed away, and then she joined Jack in the end. I mean, as a very old lady, Then she threw it in the ocean and joined Jack by dying then, like 100 years later or something like that. Yeah, she was old. Okay. Okay. I don't remember all of it. So I guess I should see it again maybe. But there is so much to see. So much to see. I'm gonna finish this round of pattern before I think I'm gonna, maybe I should tackle this terrace, the rest of the terrace, so it's gonna be clean and good before my friends get here on Tuesday, making the terrace look nice. Actually, there is some kind of mold on some steps that I need to wash off after the rain. It's black, so I don't want to have it black. Rosie says, I think she slept and dreamed of Jack after she gave the diamond to the ocean. Okay. Oh, there I am around, and then I will just have one more round of red. And then I'll count how many rounds I have. I think I have 28 pattern rounds. I'm going to count them. And Erin says, I assume she passed away. It showed all her pictures of her living her life. Yeah, but when she was old, she passed away. It's a little confusing with all of those stories. Well, on Thursday, I'm supposed to have a live. I hope I will. I think I will. But I'm not 100% sure because since I have those visitors on Tuesday and they're going to stay until Thursday, and I will probably give them a ride to the ranch. I'm not sure when I will go, if it's going to be like 3 o'clock in the afternoon or if it's going to be like 6, 7. Depending, I guess, on whether they want to stay here by the pool or the ocean or, oh, anyways. So I'm not sure if I get there, then I have to do some dishes since I'm there, or that I get home until 10 o'clock. But I think so. I think that I will have the live at 10 o'clock European time. I think so. We're going to try at least. But next Sunday, I am not sure. I may have it like now at 5 o'clock. I will have visitors. And I don't want to have visitors, but I mean, if they're going to do something, that's good. But I do not want to do this, have this live and they'll be around here and kind of listening in or whatever. So and if they're here, I have to be with them, of course. But if they are going away, I mean, going to town or whatever, then I may go live anyways. But on Thursday, I really think that I will. Rosie says, perhaps it is not clear. Yeah. How long is the drive to the ranch? It is, I've got two alternatives. One that is well, there are two motor roads, right? But one is the quickest, but you have to pay twice. Sometimes when I'm in a little hurry, I go halfway on the old one and the other half on that new one. So I just have to pay once, and the cheaper one. If I'm really in a hurry, I go there, and that takes me around 42 4 minutes, something like that. And the other one takes me around 50 minutes, 52 maybe. So it's almost an hour. It's like, I think it's like 80 kilometers, something like that. And for the first 70, it is quite straightforward. And then it's up in the mountains for 7-ish kilometers. Still haven't started the whale. I'm kind of, I don't know, embarrassed. I don't know if you can call it embarrassed or just I've given up. No, I haven't. I haven't given up. I am going to do it. But I have to finish this first, at least. I feel. Even though I guess it would be nice to have that in between, because it will be a quick project. It's gonna take me, I don't know, a couple of hours, 3-4 hours maybe. Probably. Much less than a sweater. Well, here we are. One more stitch there. Let's count them. I think 28. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 26, 27, 28. Yeah, as I thought. Well, thank you so much for being here, everybody, and for joining me on this live. We finished this sweater. Oh, it's on backwards. It's on backwards. That's horrible. That is not good. See? I thought it was a bit strange. It's a bit wide, this neckline. I think I need to work on it. I want to have 2 more rounds, and I guess I will take it in a little bit. We'll see what I will do with it. It's big. I fit it, but it's not as long as I wanted. But that's it. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope to see you next time on Thursday. And I guess my next vlog will be out Tuesday, probably, hopefully. I don't think tomorrow. I think that's too early. But yeah, thank you so much for being here, everybody. And bye-bye. Have a nice day, rest of the day.